The SEC just charged Kim Kardashian $1.26 million for promoting some nonsense crypto. Here's what I'm conflicted about, okay? On one hand, I believe that influencers and celebrities should disclose how much they're getting paid, or if they're getting paid to promote some kind of coin. But on the other hand, I'm like, SEC, you got bigger fish to fry than Kim K here, okay? So just so you know that what the SEC is up to here with Kim K, they find that Kim Kardashian failed to disclose that she was paid $250,000 to publish and post on her Instagram about EMAX tokens, a crypto asset security being offered by Ethereum Max. Kardashian's post contained a link to the EtherMax website, which provided instructions to potential investors to purchase EMAX tokens. It turned out to be a huge scam. And just from a creator, YouTuber point of view, this hey man, I try to do my best research. I try to look through. I even interviewed people to their face, paid out and refunded investors from the Cowboys of Crypto channel into that project. I don't know if you knew that. I don't say this type of stuff often because I don't think it's something that I should be bragging about or whatever, but it's true that I interview people specifically because I want to try to avoid as many scams as possible. And so even when I interview them, they're scam. I can see their face. He's showing me around his house. It was called Slingshot Coin or some nonsense, and he rugged people still. And I feel like I shouldn't have to. And a lot of people in the community told me, hey, Aaron, you don't have to. Everyone's doing their own research and all that stuff. But I don't care. If you're watching my channel, I have been blessed and I want to bless as many people as possible. I don't feel good about that. You know what I mean? So I just want to help you. But that's just where I'm coming from. But if you didn't know, the SEC also, that's what Martha Stewart went into the prison. You know what I mean? She was caught for insider trading as well. Another one, the SEC also went after 3 dudes who were trying to inflate the price of their deli in New Jersey. And so there's 3 dudes here, and they're just, each one, these guys were charged in a 12-count indictment with conspiracy to commit securities fraud, and conspiracy to manipulate securities prices. They were arrested. These guys were trying to increase the price of their deli. You know, known for its cheesesteaks and bagel. Come on, man. The SEC is going after Elon Musk. According to the SEC's complaint against him, Musk tweeted on August 7th that he could take Tesla private, make Tesla from a public company to a private company at $420 a share, a substantial premium to its trading price at the time, that funding for the transaction had been secured, and that the only remaining uncertainty was a shareholder vote. And he's trolling, it's 420, right? It's it's a funny number, and the SEC is just going all kinds of crazy. They're getting Floyd Mayweather for Ethereum Max. They're getting Paul Pierce from the Celtics for other crypto scams. They're getting DJ Khaled, We the Best, with $150,000. Here's what I'm conflicted about, okay? I want the SEC to step in and lay down clear guidelines, clear regulation, clear and understanding and clarification on what are terms, what are securities, what you can do and what you can't do. I want it plain as day. But I also want you to get the politicians. I want you to get the politicians, namely Nancy Pelosi. It is a known fact. It's common knowledge that Nancy the whale, if you copy her trades, that you will be doing just fine. Why? Because she is in the government. She is so close to the nucleus, the core of the government, where she knows what industries are coming to the floor for a vote on whatever bill that they're going to pour money into, and what companies are attached to those industries, so that if you buy those companies of those industries before it hits the floor for them to vote to pour money into, you're going to be doing just fine. Nancy the Whale is like a Twitter account. It'll copy all of her trades, and then you just make those trades.
Madam Speaker, the stock trade ban legislation, it's uniquely had broad bipartisan support, but we've been talking about this since February. Why has it taken 8 months? And given the fact that the media, including most recently the New York Times, launched an investigation citing 97 lawmakers in potential violation, with many of them failing to report under the Stock Act, should there be greater penalties in the legislation that you do put forward for people to be found in violation?
Here's the thing. Members have been working on this. Just because somebody introduces a bill doesn't mean it becomes the law of the land. There's been discussion about it. And just recently, this morning, actually, the committee, we've been going back and forth, and they were refining things and talking to members about what they think will work. And we believe we have a product that we can bring to the floor this month.
The SEC won't let me be, and let me be me who let me. You get it, okay? You get it. Here's the question. Why don't you just get the politicians? I know why. Because you're in bed with the politicians. Because this whole game works as an orchestrated matrix to get us as the retail investor. Because it doesn't work if you guys are fighting each other. Here's what I'm saying, SEC, and this is the kind of stuff that gets me shadow banned, right? That gets the IRS knocking on my door or whatever. But I just want clarification and regulation for all of us. I want there to be clear talk, leads to clear understanding for what is a security and what isn't. Why are we dragging our feet with Ripple? Why are we dragging our feet with Nancy Pelosi? Why do this kind of stuff? The answer is that you can make money. I already know. Okay, I already know. You don't have my best interest at heart, even though you say you do. You say you're here to protect the consumer, but you're not. You're not, because you're not doing anything about Ripple. You're dragging your feet, even though the judge already ordered you to do this. Here's the thing, if you're investing in crypto right now, it's still early. We think that there's institutional money poured into it. There's not. There's no institutional money poured into crypto right now. Why? Because no one wants to get messed up with the SEC, with a lack of clarity, with a lack of regulation. Once that stuff is in place, once there's clarification, that's when we'll see big money investors. That's when we'll see sovereign wealth funds. That's when we'll see huge money piling in, because now there is clarity. Let me know what your thoughts are down below or in the Saloon. That's the Discord channel. My name is Aaron. If you're new to this channel, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe, like button. I'll see you in the next video.